Does it look like I'm holding the logo right here? Like order, baby.
We couldn't even see Callie blocked in.
If you rewind, you can see me. I'm there.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It is Gotham City Lights, the podcast, your favorite Batman show every Friday night. With me, your host Dan, and my great co-host. We got Paul in the 619. We got Callie Con. And as you can see, we're missing one out of the four. Rouge is taking a little bit of a break. He'll be back next month with us, so he might pop in once in a while, but you'll see Rude back in with us again soon. Just had to take a break and deal with a couple life things, but hey, we're always here for him, so we love Rude. But yeah, before we get going, let's see what these guys got, how their Friday's been. Paul, how's your Friday been?
It's been good. It's pretty much a lazy day. It's my first day off this week. Pretty much binged Big Bang Theory with my wife. Before we got on, I saw Callie's comment about pizza. So we started talking about pizza, and then I started talking about Thai food. Now I'm hungry.
Nice. Callie, what about you? How's your Friday going?
Not too bad. It's pretty decent. Friday the 13th. Remember, everybody, Friday the 13th. So kill the one you love so you can get a new one tomorrow. That's not sound advice. Why are you flipping me off?
Oh my. All right. Remember, folks, we got a great poll going on, so make sure you get your votes in for that poll. We'll close out at the end of the night. We're going to do something different tonight, too. We're going to start a question and answer segment here, where I'm going to type in a question just for the chat related and see what they get best for answers. But as we do, let's say hello to everyone who's here with us tonight. We have Robbie Josephs in the house. What's going on, Robbie? Thanks for being here. You got Robbie. Your great segment coming up, which is fun. We got Phil's Treehouse. Where do I turn in my coupons? I told him to call 619.
Let's go. What's up, Phil?
We got our friend and everyone else's friend. We got Robert Pop Springs in the house. What's going on, Robert? Thanks for being here as always. And I think baby Elizabeth's with them tonight too. So thank you, Elizabeth, our future viewer.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see who else we got in here. We got Callie saying hi to everyone. We got just your average geeks, Dave in the house. What's going on, Dave? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. What's up, Dave?
We got Tim, the comic collector. What's going on, Tim? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. And that's all we got in here for right now, but we'll shout out everyone else as they come popping in like we always do. But before we get started, let's do a little rundown of the show. So for all the new people in here and all the old people in here, some of them know how to do it, some of them don't. We got Lalo in the house. What's going on, Lalo?
Oh, dude, my hair. Oh shit!
Lalo gave you a sick cut, and you got a hat on. What is this?
Oh, I don't have any hair product, but dude, look how it lays, dude. Blow me up, real quick.
Hold on.
This is how good his haircuts are, dude. When I take my hat off, dude, look at how my hair looks, dude. That looks pretty good. It's like I did my hair. That's how good his haircuts are. Lalo, you're the best, man. Thank you.
It says how you do it.
How you do it.
Oh, buddy. All right, let's bring this back here. Oh, there we go. All right, so here's how the show works for all the new viewers and all the return viewers. So we go over the Batman news. We do starting toy pre-sales, flashback comics, which is actually now Robbie's flashback comics, which is great. So thank you, Robbie. We appreciate you. We got the Oracle Report, comics in discussion, Friday night Batman covers. This one, we did something different this week. You're on to stay tuned for this one. We have the community shout out. That one we did something different this week too. And we have the quote of the night. And then we ended off, as always, with everyone showing what they picked up this week. So without further ado, let's get into the news. So first up, Absolute Batman number 11 is going into its 11th printing. We were on just 10. Now we're going into 11. Thoughts on this one?
Dude, I think we should make a gentleman's bet right now. How far do you think it's going? I'm going to guess 19.
19? I'm going to guess probably 15.
Guess in the chat, too. We'll hold you to it.
Paul, what do you think? How far along is it? Batman, Absolute Batman is going on its 11th printing. How far do you think we're going to get with this one?
Oh my God. Still something strong. As long as they put out some dope covers, I think it'll keep on selling. Someone said 15. I think it's going to go to 15.
You think 15?
Well, you guys, why'd you so quiet? Yeah, I said 15.
I'm typing the question to the chat.
Okay, wait. 14. 14.
I
14.
believe the record's 27, Dave. It's Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Facsimiles don't count as reprints, though, so that's all good.
14.
14?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
$1, Bob.
All right. So, we got 20 in there. We got 15 in there. What's the record for printings?
I believe it's 27, and it's Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Okay. 27. Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see how far this one goes. I think this one though is getting like a legendary cover.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
So like a special cover just for it that's probably not been seen.
Aren't they all special covers?
Gold. They're all special.
Yeah.
They're all special.
But I think it's gonna be like a nice one, like a 1 in 1,000 or something.
Oh damn. Oh.
Solid gold. Yep.
Ooh.
Phil, what will the value of the first edition be once the last print comes out?
Is it a book? You can always tell a book guy.
You know what? It's gonna be an easy $100. I think so. It'll be an easy $100 any day.
Once the last comes out, overpriced still. I think Paul's right. It's gonna be around $100.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 120, depending on how many prints it gets.
Dork. Do you think Dork's gonna be keep up what it's doing?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, dude. Batman Dork crossover. Oh shit. You heard it first.
Phil said Bone #1 must be up there in printings.
Yeah, I think so.
We got Kingdom of Nerds in the house. What's going on, Bruce?
What's up, Bruce?
But yeah, so that'll be curious to see how this goes. But we're going on the 11th printing, so that's something. All right, next up, a Batman edition SUV sold out in just 135 seconds.
Oh,
damn! How many were there? Do you know?
I tried to find the maker, and I think the maker was Mercedes, and they sold out in 135 seconds.
Was that the thing that you shared with us like the other day?
Yeah, the SUV.
That looks like something out of a video game, like Twisted Metal or something, dude. That thing was crazy looking.
Yeah, I couldn't find out how many they made, but I'm guessing it wasn't very many if it sold out in 135 seconds.
You know what, dude? There's Batman fans out there that have some crazy ass money. That's cool. Yeah. That's so cool.
So I thought that was cool because it looked sick. Like it looked sick. The SUV did.
It does.
So I thought that was pretty cool little news there. Next up, the highest graded Batman #1 CGC 9.4 has sold for a record 6 million.
Damn, man. What's up, Daniel? That's a lot for some
What's up, Daniel?
money pages.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
So
it's not even Detective 27. It's Batman.
Oh, dude, Rod's here. Dude, what's up, Rod?
What's going on, Rod? Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty big for Batman #1 CGC 9.4.
Yeah. Hey, Rod.
And it sold in a
Oh, yeah.
lot. So it sold with
Oh, yeah.
Superman #1 too. So it went for 15
Oh.
million.
Oh, wow. Holy cow, dude.
So
Yeah, I'll put it in the untouchable category.
yeah, that to be a 9.4 though must have been like day of you bought it.
Yeah. Time
So-
machine
Was it
stuff.
Blue Label?
I don't know. I couldn't find a picture. It just told me what it was online.
Okay. Yeah, damn. It's amazing.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Can you imagine if
So-
it was a 9.4 green label, Paul? That'd be like a 9.9, bro.
It would. Because don't they grade like Golden Age books differently than modern books? They
Yeah.
kind of give it a little bit of leeway.
I thought there was a thing where they grade them against the best one.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
the best one gets the best grade, and then they go down from there or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if they find one that's nicer than this one? So that goes up then.
Or the same,
Yeah.
just to establish a new standard.
Yeah. Dude. Whew. Must be nice.
Nice. All right, next up. Clayface movie pushes release date to October now.
Ooh,
Cool.
I think
Get
that's
it for
perfect.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Very
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah. It's a good
I
call.
think it's going to be perfect for it because I don't think there's very much movies coming out in October, so this will be perfect for it to really drop in October.
Yeah, and that's a good villain for an October Batman. So, I like it.
Yeah.
Clayface.
Yeah, didn't they say they were going to make it more of a horror vibe?
Yeah, body horror.
Yeah. See, that's cool.
Yeah, so that'll be cool to see. Be great to see Clayface too because
Live action. Live
Yeah,
action,
like
right?
Yeah,
Is it like
live
the
action.
Penguin? Is it the same people who did Penguin, or
I don't know. I couldn't find more about it, and I wanted to because I wanted to see if it was the same people who did Penguin. But I kind of hope it is because Penguin was really good.
Bro.
Robbie says it's probably a blue label Batman #1 isn't as rare as some books of the time. Robbie would know. But yeah,
Wow.
so that'd be cool. Because we never seen Clayface in any live action or any movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'll be a fun one. I think I'm really looking forward to that one.
Me too.
So
Underutilized character.
yeah. And hopefully they do them right, because if they do them right, it's going to be a success right off the get-go. But yeah. Next up, Batman #6 is #1, and Night Fight is #4 on the Bleeding Cool weekly top sellers list.
Night Fight definitely deserves to be on that top list.
Such a great
Batman
story.
6, I get it. Joker's at the end of it, but that Night Fight 4, that's got my vote for book of the year, and we're not even a quarter through the damn year yet. That book was so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
That book gave every Batman fan everything he could ever want in Night Fight.
Hey, Christopher, welcome in.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for being here, brother.
Yo, Chris.
But yeah. So I didn't really, when we covered Batman 6 last week, I don't know, it just didn't hit like the other issues that week.
Yeah, it was an in-between issue. It feels like it's in between arcs, so they're trying to fill it with something to get you to the next one.
Yeah. So curious to see. Hopefully 7 picks up and ramps up a bit.
And it had a lot to do with that right there. This next thing you got up here.
Yeah, the next one. So DC has officially retired Tim Drake as per the publisher from DC Comics, as they have no direction for him. So Batman #6 is the last time we see Tim Drake.
Well, that's bullshit
He's,
because he'll come back sooner or later. You know what
maybe
I
he
mean?
can change his name. Maybe he'll take second. Is it Bertrand? Is that his name? Or I can't remember his boyfriend's name, but maybe he's gonna get married and he's gonna take his name, so it won't be Tim Drake anymore.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. You never know, dude.
Yeah. No.
Like they say stuff like this to try to get you.
Yeah. That spin it. It's just they're spinning it. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
But so we got this, but then news dropped after this later in the week, and now Tim Drake's getting a spin-off of his own comic. So Tim Drake's getting his own comic coming out called Red Robin.
And it's with this. It's the Matt Fraction series.
Yeah, Matt Fraction is writing it.
Oh, okay. Well, then why do they even say this is the last time we see Tim Drake?
That makes no sense. That's yeah.
Maybe
as
the last
Robin.
time the last time we see him in this run. So
okay.
that Damian can step in as Robin, because we really didn't see Tim Drake as Robin very much.
Which completely negates the entire story for the last thing where he said, I want to go see if I could find a love like one you could see from across the street or whatever he said, right? And now it's like, well, no, we just want to put him in his own comic with Red Robin.
Yeah.
Make up your minds, dude.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't feel that doesn't yeah, that
cohesive,
doesn't
right?
the narrative, it doesn't follow the narrative. It's like, totally different.
Like, we need a reason for him to drop away from Bruce, and they're like, I don't know. He wants to fall in love. That's it. Let's run it. Go with that.
I wonder if it's gonna be kind of like, I don't know. This might be a stretch, but it might be like he'll be like Spider-Man. He'd be the Peter Parker, and then his partner is gonna be like Mary Jane, like chilling at home, and like
it's gonna be Spacey.
Oh, I didn't even think that. Don't do that, dude. You know how much hate they would get? DC would get so much hate.
Yeah, I mean, him a reason.
Ooh,
that's what he's lacking right now. Is a reason, right?
Callie, I actually like that. I like that storyline. Let's make that happen.
My take on this is, since Damian Wayne and Bruce for Batman and Robin now ended, I think they want to still keep Damian as Robin, and they want to so Tim Drake's not there, so they still got that Damian Robin to hang on to.
Okay. It does get a little diluted when you read 3 or 4 stories and it's the same people and they're all doing different things, different times, places. It does dilute the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
All right. Next up, we are going to see Catwoman in Matt Fraction's Batman very soon.
Sweet. About time.
Very soon. I think it's if it's next month or the month after, we're going to see Catwoman appear in Matt Fraction's Batman.
Ooh, love triangle. Ooh, shit, let's go.
She's gonna save Bruce from that Dr. Xander lady.
Yeah.
She's bringing the Joker back. So, I mean, she's obviously on the wrong side of history here.
Yeah. Ooh. Interesting.
It's going to need Selena to save the day.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to write Selena in this one. I'm really curious to see. Hopefully, if it was me, hopefully they take what she's been doing in the Catwoman series and kind of bring that Catwoman into it a little bit, because that one's been amazing to follow.
That would be kind of nice. Tie a couple series together.
Yeah. But yeah, so looking forward to this one.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
So I've seen different guys that color Catwoman in the comic books. I've seen her with different skin tones. I've seen her with like Caucasian Yeah, and then some with a little bit of the brown. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Absolute. She has, she's a woman of color. Um, so I don't know if when they bring in some matte fractions, is she going to be, how are they going to color her?
Yeah.
I like it either way. It's, it's nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be curious.
Yeah.
The few food for thought right now. What about you guys in the chat? What do you think? Let us know what you guys think of what kind of Catwoman we're going to see. Love to hear what you guys think. Daniel says Matt done Hawkeye and Sex Criminals, so I'm excited to see what he comes up with.
Yep.
Yes, same. All right,
Agreed.
questions. Here we go. Here's your guys' questions for this week. Would you want to see a comic where Bruce is not Batman anymore for good? So kind of like Night Fight, where Bruce is taking a step back.
That might not be bad, but I just can't see it happening because anytime something happens, I see Bruce going down, turning the computer on, like, all right, I'll help you guys out. Don't worry there, Flash. I got you. Like, I don't see him ever leaving that life behind. He's going to die at work.
Well, don't we see that already in Batman Beyond? He's kind of like the mentor. He's got, someone else carrying the mantle in the future. I mean, dude, guys
Just
get
because
old.
he's not wearing the suit doesn't mean he's not doing what he was doing before.
Yeah.
He's not.
True.
He's not going to fully retire. It's like when you retire from work, you don't go back in and you don't, type up a report. You don't dig a ditch. Whatever you do, you don't go back and ever do that again because you're done with it. I don't see Bruce ever walking away from this life.
Dude, you guys watch boxing. You know how guys, or even MMA, guys have a hard time walking away. And it takes a younger dude to kind of mess them up to be like, shit, I need to do something else. Yeah,
It would have to be a perfect world like Damian had, where there is no crime, where he doesn't have to worry, where he can sit back and relax. And relax is one thing that Bruce Wayne does not know how to do.
Robert said if they do that, people want to buy it.
I don't think they buy it
Batman,
either.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But what if? So just say what if? What if Damian took over and Bruce didn't have to worry anymore? But Bruce could still be behind the scenes, but Bruce could be Bruce, not worry about Batman. He could still do like Alfred kind of type deal. Still go on the computer and be like the Oracle, but Damian does the rest.
Like Bruce gets a childhood?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. The only way I would know is if they did it. You know what I mean? Kind of like what Callie said, when you think of Batman, you think of Bruce Wayne. But people love Damian. Dude, I thought that was going to happen with Dick Grayson. But Dick Grayson became Nightwing. He became his own guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would he want to fill in those shoes? I don't know. I don't know if Damian would want to fill, because those are big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be someone of the Bat family. It can't be like some dude off the street and be like, "Oh, I'm the Batman." People will not buy into that. They have to have, why not his son? Why not his son?
See you, Dave. Have a good one, buddy. All right, next up. Yeah,
Bye,
go.
Dave.
Next up, would you want to see a comic where? Oh, sorry, we did that. If you could write an event for Batman, what would you write and what would it be called?
Oh,
you want to go first, Paul? Because you said
that's man. I wish I knew this beforehand. That's a tough question. You could write an event for Batman. What would you write and what would it be called? Man, I don't. What's left? You know what I mean? It's like they've done almost everything. You know when he got shot with that bullet and he went back in time and he had to go through like different stages like caveman Batman, like Western Batman. Dude, I would love if they did an ongoing Western Batman. I'd love out of all of those, even the pirate Batman. I would love for them to do an ongoing like something like that. That would be dope.
Callie?
I don't know if it's been done. It could have been done already, but maybe one where Bruce wants to know what would have been. So he, time travels, stops his parents from dying so that he can give a Bruce a normal life, and that Bruce ends up turning into a villain.
Oh,
So by saving himself, he created a villain. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Or by saving his parents, destroying that history. Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
dude, I'd read that.
Mine would be, because Batman never kills. So mine would be opposite. Batman kills.
Ooh.
So it's an event where he kills everybody for all the
Like one issue. He'd succeed.
So it'd be like an issue where he kills off each one of his rogue galleries.
Damn.
Oh, I thought you meant like everybody, like Superman, Wonder Woman. I thought you meant like everybody. Like
No.
What was that? Marvel does that. It goes like Deadpool kills
on everybody.
Yeah, like Marvel. What Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, something like that. Yeah.
Daniel said spitting image Batman about a secret Batman that fights crime in Batman's name, but the real Batman can't ever find.
Oh, that'd be cool. Or like kind of piggybacking on that, like there is no real Batman like Santa Claus. He's just something made up. But there are people who dress up like him and stop crime like anonymously just to kind of keep the lore alive.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ooh, it's a nice premise.
Chat, I left a question in there for you guys. It's the same question we've just been answering. We want to hear what you guys would do for an event and what it would be called. So let us know in the chat what you guys think. We'll move on to the next one. If Batman had no money, but he could have a superpower, what would it be?
I feel like he'd be a Green Lantern. I don't know why. I feel like he'd be chosen.
Nice.
Thanks.
What ring would he get?
The green one.
The green one?
Yeah. Willpower. I don't have a green one.
Dude, what if you got the red one? Like a rage. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Paul, what about you?
What? Superpower? You know what superpower I like is, you know how Spawn can travel through shadows?
Oh, yeah.
I would love Batman to have that because, he operates at night in the shadows. Dude, it'd be cool if he could like teleport from shadow to shadow. That'd be dope.
That would be. That's an awesome one, Paul.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Mine would be probably like reading people's minds as he's a detective. I think it'd be easier to read the minds now.
What's up, Zach?
So that would be mine, like reading people's minds.
I think he already can. I think he already can. You know what I mean? He's such a good detective. He knows what people are thinking.
Robert, I think you would be like the Wonder Twins. All right, those were our questions. What's going on, Dig It and Man Powers, he says. Daniel says Sorcerer Batman would be cool.
He's got like the Ra's al Ghul mustache.
Oh, okay.
We have some great answers in the chat too. That's pretty cool. All right, next up, we got Lego Batman Bruce Wayne and the Batsuit mini kit. Pre-order $5. It's out now.
Huh.
$5?
$5.
Yeah, $5? I'd get that for $5.
Yeah, I feel like Legos are damn near $5 a piece now.
Is that in a mystery box or is it just
No,
you
it's
see
like-
it?
It's like a little plastic package that they
$5?
would hang like
I'd get that for $5. I'd have it right here on my desk. Dude, that's
Batarang.
dope.
Glenn, Batman turns into Superman. Hi guys.
That's not a superpower.
Yeah, it's an alien, Glenn. Come on. But yeah, no, I thought this was pretty cool. I mean, $5. This is the cheapest one we've seen yet on all these toy pre-sales.
Get a lot for
I know
$5.
what. Yeah, I know what everyone's getting for Christmas this year.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Chocolate Batmans all around.
I give 5 of these for one chocolate Batman.
Dig it says you could buy a pizza for $5.
Not a very good pizza. Unless it's a slice.
Ooh.
But yeah, this is pretty cool because you get Batman suit and you get Bruce. So that's pretty cool for $5, and it's only 35 pieces to put together. So
is this a Lego Batman or is this like one of the movies?
no, it says
like
Lego
Christian Bale?
Batman.
Okay.
Daniel, a large box of Legos were about $3 in the
Bucks.
80s.
Yeah,
I don't even
about
remember
300
that.
now, right?
Bill says
Wow.
Chocolate Batman used to be his stage name.
Impossible.
Batman can't control all bats on the planet. That's a pretty good
No.
one.
That's a superpower.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Dig it says Pizza Hut would offer the second for $5.
Okay, I think he found a way to control bats. Because do you notice, like, there'll be like pages where like he'll show up and just be a bunch of bats. Isn't it? I think in Batman 6, he's on the rooftop and there's like all these bats. I think he found like a sonar or a perfume or cologne that attracts bats. I think he already knows how to control bats. You know?
Nice. Yeah, I thought this was a cool pre-sale. So I expect everyone on the panel to be getting one of these.
Or else.
Yeah. Dude, I'm looking at it right now.
All right, next up.
Ooh.
From Queen Studios debuts in art DC Comics Batman. The red, I can't see because this thing's old for it, but
Red Death.
yeah, Red Death figure. Pre-order $72 and
Ooh.
Pre-orders are going on right now.
That's nice.
What's up, Bor? What's up, Wilbur?
What's up,
This thing
Brad?
is badass, dude.
Mm,
It kind of looks like a Bionicle from Transformers, but I still like it.
dude, that looks beautiful. That is nice.
I mean, $72 is not going to break the wallet either.
No.
So, I know if Ruber's here, Ruber would love this because I know he loves death metal.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great one. This is probably one of the better ones
Oh.
we've seen too.
I could buy it on Kohl's.com. The Batman Lego pack. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. $5. $4.99. $4.99.
Oh, man.
Nice. Well, I expect it to be bought by the end of the show, Paul.
Dude, I'm gonna buy it right now. Shit, it's out of stock. Oh, it sucks. Look, it's not out of stock. I'm like, oh, what a
Everyone in
tease.
the chat's bought it.
What a tease. What a tease. Fucking Kohl's.
Glenn says
I didn't even
Callie
have
likes
it.
Dark Knight's metal more.
Death metal. I like death metal more.
All right. Next up for the toy pre-sales, we
Oh
have
man, that
DC
sucks.
Multiverse Batman armor suit, Batman Justice League, Dawn of Justice, $24.99 pre-sales out now.
Ben Affleck.
Wow.
Yeah, you get Affleck here
How you like them apples?
with the kryptonite spear.
I
Damn,
like
that
the
actually
spirit.
looks
Pretty
nice
cool.
though. That does look nice.
I mean, he spent like that suit in reality probably cost him about what $20 million to make, like all the work that goes into it. And he's got like a $4 rag that he wears on it. Like, what the hell is with that cape, bro? you $10 billion suit and you got a fucking tablecloth. Come on, man.
You know what? I didn't even see that until You
No,
said
that's
that.
how it really. That's how it really is, though. Like what? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Glenn,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Hey, Glenn knows how to play with the toys. He's an expert. So if he says it, it's so.
Yeah.
God,
I wish the eyes lit up. If the eyes lit up, holy cow! You remember how?
I think the eyes are painted green now. I think they're
If it
painted white.
this would be a little
maybe?
bit more. It would be a little
Remember
bit
how
more.
Liono's eyes would light up when you touched that little copper sphere on or ring on the
Ooh,
back? That
that
would be
would be
dope,
dope.
dude.
Yeah. Well, shit. Let's do this. And you couldn't detach the spear. Oh well, could you fit a little battery in that thing? Have that thing light up too. Shit.
Yeah, dude. That would
While
like
we're
when you
at
put
it.
it in his hand. When it goes into his
Yeah.
hand, it lights up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, we
That'd be
should make
dope.
toys, dude. What are we doing? If that movie Big, I love that movie. God, dream job. See, if we were making toys, Toys R Us would still be in business. What is our problem? It's our
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
We let
All right,
Jeffrey
next
down.
up. We have Batman Arkham Origins Hot Toys Batman XE suit Hellfire Bat. Pre-sales $315 and pre-sales are out now.
I wish it wasn't 315 because this thing is so badass. The last Arkham one we got was cool, but this one is fire, dude. Holy shit. He's
So
beefy
I
too.
looked it up.
For 300, that should light up.
I looked it up. So it has the stand that it's on, comes with it. There's 5 different sets of hands. There's 2 different heads, and it comes with a bunch of weapon accessories.
Thing didn't go up his anus though. I think that kind of ruins it. I wish it would stand on its own, but that little
Probably,
clear
hey,
plastic that goes up his ass.
Paul, I bet you it's a part of the utility belt. Bat stand. So he doesn't have to sit. The bat stand drops out of the belt from the back. It looks like it's in his anus, but it ain't us, all right?
It looks like it's in his anus.
Oh my!
I mean, it looks kick ass, but then when you look at that thing go up his butt, you're like, not so kick ass.
I can't wait for this clip.
This clip's gonna go viral in a hurry.
The Bat Anus statue for
Glenn
$315.
says, boy. Oh my god, that was a good one. He's a tripod.
Yeah, for this price, I mean the details there, but I don't know about the price. Maybe if it was knocked off $100, they'd probably be better.
Yeah.
It has you can change the hands. Does that mean that the arms move or just the hands?
Yeah, well, so everything articulates.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I just got one where he was standing so I could show it off, but there's all kinds of different pictures.
I do like it, but I don't know if I like it for $315. I'm not a big statue guy because I don't have room. That's the problem. I'm sure if I had room, I'd probably be drooling on this fucking thing right now. I don't care if the little thing goes up his poop chute or not. I'm still gonna want to buy it.
I love spikes on the shoulders. That's dope.
Yeah.
Love the spikes on the shoulders.
All right. Next up, we have Robbie's Batman throwback. So he sent us number 29, World's Finest Comics. So this classic cover by legendary Jack Burnley, mostly known for his work on Superman, also drew one of the best Batman and Robin of the era. Robin wins the race with a little help from his friends in this August issue number 29 from 1947. And this is one of Robbie's own comics that he owns that he sent us a picture of too.
It looks clean too.
It does, right?
Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Wow.
It's funny, everybody always posts the other races, but you never see this one with Batman and Superman.
I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, you never see this one. That's what I like about Robbie. He brings the books that you never get to see, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. If you aren't following Robbie on Instagram, make sure you follow him on Instagram. I'll remember to put his Instagram in the description. Go follow him because if you like these books, you should check out all the other great books he has too. He has some really nice books from way back in the day. So, and then Daniel said, didn't Burnley do the infamous cover where they're all bathing? LOL.
I don't know.
Me either.
Yeah,
But we thank Robbie for taking over this throwback.
yeah, no,
This has
that's
been a
dope.
big off
Yeah,
our hands, and Robbie actually writes all the information that we just read off too and sends it to me. So thank you, Robbie, for everything you do and for being a part of
cool.
the show. But
Yeah,
next
thank you
up,
very much.
so Oracle report this week, we have Scarface. So Scarface is the name given to one of several ventriloquist dummies used by the ventriloquist. The puppet persifies the ventriloquist. That is so hard to say 3 times in a row. This activate identity disorder, which often acts as violent personality in counterbalance to the villains. Typically more timid one, Scarface typically resembles historic gangster Alfonso L. Capone, nicknamed Scarface, and is often persified as a 1920 gangster. It has been used by Arnold Wesker and Peyton Riley iterations of the ventriloquist. What can you guys tell me about Scarface?
Well, dude, the thing is that he wasn't on my radar until Philip Kennedy Johnson was writing him in Batman and Robin. Dude, you guys know I've been like ever since we've been like talking about Batman and Robin and Philip Kennedy Johnson's run, dude. Dude, Scarface is dope. I love the character. I love it that the guy holding a Scarface doesn't even know what's going on. I mean, it's like they're actually two. It's like a split personality. Like he doesn't even know what the puppet's doing. You know what I mean? It's like what? He'll like look at the puppet like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's like it's awesome. It's an awesome character. Yeah. Now it's like actually starting to become one of my favorite Batman villains.
Nice, Callie.
I like it too. Like Paul was saying, you got Arnold, who's this just unassuming person. You know, you look at him and you're like, oh, just some dude. But he's got all this rage built up inside of him that comes out through a puppet. And the puppet is so insulting to him. It's like he would have made a good comedian. He's so self-loathing that he probably would have made a very good comedian. And I think it's one of the better villains that have come out of the modern era for Batman.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, no, this is my first take on Scarface from Batman and Robin. So very interesting character. Like just different. That's what I like about Batman. His villains are just so different, but they're like normal people too at the same time. But like I don't know, it's just like they're mentally different, which I thought is pretty cool. And this, it's like Wesker lives through these dummies. It's like it's his alter ego. He looks like Chevy Chase.
He does an older Chevy Chase.
Yeah,
Bubble, I don't think they'll get this, but me and you will. He's Bubbles and Conky. That is so true. That's a Trailer Park Boys reference.
No.
Oh, nice.
But no, this is pretty cool. He seems like a really cool villain. After learning more about him in the Batman and Robin things, he's another one of those underrated villains like Mr. Freeze and Clayface.
Yeah.
It's probably because we don't see him a whole lot. That's what makes him so unique. But yeah, moving on. Now we're into our comics and discussion. So first up on the docket is Batman and Robin number 30. Evil converges on the dynamic duo. Scarface has returned to the Quiet Man is still on the loose, and Two-Face and Penguin encircle it all. Batman and Robin have found themselves caught in the middle, desperate for answers and on the brink of defeat. The Dark Knight detective and the Boy Wonder have one more trick up their sleeves, but will it be enough? Find out in the thrilling final issue of Philip Kennedy Johnson's epic run. So this is pretty cool. We'll let Callie go first. You send in a couple slides. Here's the slides here.
This one was almost my pick of the week until I read Immortal Batman. I had to go with that one. This one had I read a lot of comics and I don't get a lot of endings that I like in comics. All right. A lot of people are not good at writing the end of the story. They're good at coming up with a premise and an idea, but then they can't enact it in the comic. They do a really good job in this one with the Quiet Man because like the art is great. That's why I included that first panel. Like you see all them bats like Paul was talking about. It's almost like he controls them, you know, like he has some little device that makes them follow him. But Scarface is mad and he wants to kill the Penguin, basically, right? And Penguin's given a mayoral speech here in front of all these people, that giant crowd. And Batman's there because they followed the Quiet Man who is after Scarface. And both of these guys are ready to open fire on their enemies, no matter who's in the middle. So Batman and Robin have to stop them somehow. And here on the bottom, you see a couple panels with Scarface, and you really get to see the sadistic side of Arthur coming out through Scarface. And if you notice really close, Scarface is holding the knife, but Arthur you could see him holding Scarface's arm, like totally enacting the stabbing. You know what I mean? So like it is 100% Arthur who's doing it, whether he knows the Scarface personality is him or not. He's still, you can see him holding his arm and doing these things. You know what I mean? And we see it all, but it's all blank to him. If you go to the next slide, it
before we go to the next slide, I just want to see if Paul has anything to say on this one.
Damn, dude. I wouldn't want to be his work for him because he'll kill you in a second. Dude, that guy just asked a question and he slit that dude's throat and then he kept on stabbing him. I was like, that's a little overkill. I was like, holy shit, this guy's crazy as fuck. Yeah, most definitely wouldn't want to work with this guy.
What's up, Zach? Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you.
He asked him, he's like, you know why I'm in charge and not you? And the guy's like, I don't know. And he's like, because you're dead. And he stabs him right in the throat.
So,
like, holy crap.
Just before we go on to the next panel, so in this panel, the first one where it's the Quiet Man, Batman and Robin are there because Penguin's speech, and they didn't know that the Quiet Man broke out of jail yet till it came across on the radio.
Yeah.
So they were there because they knew something was going to happen, but they didn't know Quiet Man escaped yet. But yeah, next up.
Batman and Robin. Batman says that he doesn't want to cause a panic, so they got to do everything in silence. So all these fireworks are going off and all the crowd noise. So they're like kicking the shit out of these guys to the noise of the surroundings, I guess you say. I don't know. It was really cool to look at in the comic because it's like he's explaining what they're doing as they're doing it, and I like that a lot.
Yeah. Paul, you got anything you want to chime in on these ones?
Yeah, kind of like piggybacking off of Callie, what he said. I mean, so Batman and Robin are here. There's a big ass crowd. You got Penguin and his men. You got Scarface and his men, and then you got the Quiet Man to deal with. So they got to figure out how to don't have the crowd go crazy and start like trampling all over each other, and then they got to figure out how to stop the Quiet Man and Penguin's army and Scarface. So it's like, you know what I mean, just their thought process and doing like the fireworks so the crowd doesn't panic while they go in there and try to like get these bad guys is pretty cool. And like he said, some writers don't know how to do the landing. They don't know how to end with the proper landing. I mean, this thing was great story too. And I'm not sure if he told him if this was already written or if they told him, okay, well, I'm leaving, guys. So we're going to end it on 30. So I don't know. It didn't feel rushed though. The story didn't, it felt like there was just a natural progression to the end. I really enjoyed it. This was my pick.
Ooh.
This is like a coming of age for Damian, dude.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's up, Collector P?
Hey, Paul.
The one panel in here that I really like is the last one on the very bottom, where Quiet Man like kicked Robin's ass.
Yeah,
like, Robin didn't even know. Robin didn't even know he was there, and Quiet Man just wrecked him. And because Robin had caught Wesker and Scarface, and he was telling Batman said hold them, and then Quiet Man just appeared and wrecked Robin. I mean, I've never seen Damian manhandle, but this guy manhandled Damian. So that was a cool panel to see. Next up here.
Yeah, it's the Quiet Man. He just knocked Damian in the back of the head, and he's about to get what he wants. He wants revenge on Scarface, and the only way to get it is to kill Arthur. And Damian is like, dude, you really need to take a look at what you're doing. Like you're not gonna get any comfort, any kind of like I don't know the word, but you're not gonna get anything out of killing this guy. You're gonna be like Batman. Like Batman is searching for that. He'll never get it, and he belongs to the city of Gotham. Like it has a stranglehold on him that he'll never be released from. And he's like trying to get through to the Quiet Man, and like he finally does. And like every comic book, the bad guy gets his gun and he turns on the good guys, and the ultimate hero has to make the sacrifice and take a couple bullets for somebody else. And so the Quiet Man pushes Damian out of the way and gets shot, and then Batman jumps in at the very last second after it's all over and finally wrestles Arthur to the ground there in that last panel. But I think in this, it shows that Damian won. He used his mind, and he won using his mind, not his fists. Batman, in the end, had to use his fists, but Damian still won, dude.
Paul?
Well, the thing is the guy they're trying to stop, the Quiet Man, he ends up being the one taking the bullet. He jumps in front of Damian, and instead of Damian taking the bullet, the Quiet Man takes the bullet. You know what I mean? And I didn't see that happening. I didn't see how Scarface was gonna get the gun and shoot Damian and then have the Quiet Man. I thought that was kind of cool. And then at the end, they have to decide who do they get? Do they save the Quiet Man, or do they get the bad guy? They can't have both. They got to decide which is which. And of course, they're gonna try to save a life. So, and then Scarface, kind of like the show. I don't know if you're gonna show the panel. If you did, I kind of spoiled it. But he sneaks away. He gets off. Yeah, see, and it was funny too because I looked at the panel.
Runs away.
Yeah, dude, perfect. I loved it, dude. Pick of the week, man. Pick of the week. I loved it.
My favorite thing from this panel is where Damian tells him, if you go down this path, Gotham's going to own you, and you're never going to be able to leave Gotham. Yeah. And I thought that was the best line I've heard in a comic because it's so true, because that's what Batman is. Gotham owns him, and he's never going to be able to leave Gotham because of what he started and what he's got to finish, that he's probably never going to finish.
That middle panel there where Damian's got one eye and he's looking at us, it's because the Quiet Man just told him, he said, maybe you should be the one in charge. And Damian's like,
yeah. Yeah.
All right. We are to the next panel here.
Yeah, we get some closure because the Quiet Man, his son, the Quiet Man took his son on a job and he never had any problems. But then the Penguin found out, or no, I'm sorry, Scarface found out about the job, which was transporting silver, and he organized a hit on it, and they took out the Quiet Man, but his son was still in the vehicle when they were stealing the vehicle, and everybody thinks that it just disappeared, and basically the Penguin got rid of, or I mean Scarface got rid of Quiet Man's son, but Damien does a little detective work, and he finds out that the van never made it across the bridge. It actually crashed off the bridge and down into the water. And the very last panel there is a picture of two guys in the truck. The one guy is the guy that worked for Scarface that stole the money that they thought he made off with the silver because they never found it. So they find the two dead bodies, and the other one is the Quiet Man's son. So now Batman and Damien basically rescue the body from the water, and Quiet Man finally gets to have a little bit of closure, and they get to bury his son. And it's been a long time. That kid's been down there for 13 years or something like that. That's some good detective work from Damien.
Yeah. Paul, you want to chime in on this?
Yeah, kind of like what Kelly said. They find his son, they find the other guy, and they find the treasure, the silver.
Yeah,
it's all in there. It's all in that that SUV. It looks like a SUV.
Yeah, I think
it's just like it's something like that.
Yeah. So it's all there, and I don't know how far we're gonna go with this, but they actually find a good way to spend the money.
Yeah,
it's not in the panels.
Okay, good. I didn't want to spoil it. I didn't know how far we went.
This to me, this one panel where we see Damien take off, this shows me how much he's becoming more of a kid to more of like an adult, like a young adult. By the way, he's investigating now. He's not thinking about killing all the time. Now he's thinking about more so the more investigation, the more what can I do? How can I save people now instead of killing people? So I thought this was really coming of age of Damien. I really thought of that.
Yeah.
It shows he cares about Gotham as a whole, not just stopping crime.
Yeah.
Because this was what I mean. In the next slide, I think it shows the funeral, but the Quiet Man needed that. Look at, there he is down there. This is what he needed. Like, now he can, I don't know, rest easy,
Yeah.
And I just thought that last panel was awesome, where it says Gotham will always need her Batman, and Batman will always need his Robin.
Yeah. That was a cool way to close it too.
Because this is the last one, right? This is the last issue.
Yeah, it's the last issue.
You know what? I talked to my OCS about this. It might be the last issue with Philip Kennedy Johnson, but it might not be the end of the run. But they did say they couldn't see any future issues. You know what I mean? If they look, and they couldn't order issue 31 or anything like that. But they were talking about it's not the end. They just have to get another writer. Because I would hate for them to start from Batman and Robin, another volume, issue 1. I'd like for them to continue it, but we'll see. As far as the one part was funny is that Batman still wants to get the Quiet Man, but he did like it that he took a bullet for Damien, so he's like, you know what, I'll give the dude a head start. But I would have been like, dude, you saved my son, you're good, bro, we're good. You know what I mean? But he didn't. He's all like, yeah, I'll give him a head start. I was like, oh shit, come on, dude. He took a bullet for Damien. Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I mean?
But yeah, to piggyback off your point, remember, I can't remember how many episodes ago, but remember Dan Waters said he had a project in the works because when his run from Dark Patterns ended, we learned that Dan Waters was going on another Batman title, but we didn't know what. So Dan Waters on Batman and Robin in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. We'll see.
So if so, look out because Dark Patterns was amazing, and if Dan Waters can get a hold of Batman and Robin, I think that's going to be really good.
I
Yeah.
wanted more year one. Batman Robin year one. I loved that. That was
Yeah,
so good.
year one was really good. But
Ooh.
yeah, so great all around. So this is Paul's pick of the week. So
Nice,
that's
Paul.
great. Nice pick of the week. Next up, we have Immortal Legend Batman number 6. Don't miss this final issue, a final showdown, a new transformation to rid the universe of his shadows. Selves, the Immortal Legend Batman must face the cold, hard truth behind what drives him. Callie's got the slide, so let Callie go first. Daniel says, "Great pick, Paul." He also said the art is just perfection. Collector P said Batman stories are so rad, that's why he's the best.
Yeah.
Agreed, Paul.
This is my pick of the week. Not necessarily because of what takes place, but because of the ending. Like I really like the ending in this one a lot. Last issue we left off with I think his name's Timmy there screwing over Bruce, and then Bruce saved his life because that's who Bruce is. And the other side over there, you got the Joker Shadow who stole the belt from Bruce. He's now the immortal Batman. He's fighting against Robin, and I believe that's Nightwing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they do the Kamehameha again, which is pretty freaking cool. Dude, the suits in this book are rad. I really liked it. I think this would make just a killer anime. Like the colors they use in this book are awesome, and I love it. And this battle scene here is just incredible. And that's like the third page of the battle. It is a really cool battle, dude. They kick each other's asses.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next slides, Paul, you got any thoughts on these two slides?
Yeah, you know what? Visually, it's awesome. You know, if you like, well, I'll talk more what I want to point out about this book, but dude, like Kelly said, dude, hopefully they make action figures of this stuff because this is dope. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to say it because we're still talking about it, but yeah, visually it's awesome.
So one thing I thought was cool from this first panel is when Bruce saves him, and then Bruce tells him, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go get another belt," and Tim's like, "What?" Like,
Yeah.
I had your belt, and you just go get another one. I just thought that was hilarious because Bruce just like, "Yeah, I can go get another one. I just gotta go."
He doesn't know anything. He's discovering all this stuff, but he knows he can get another belt.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. And then the fight scenes in this and all these issues, because I've been reading since issue 1, are just so amazing. They're so well drawn. The colors that they use are just amazing, and they like figure out new powers in each book, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
Next up. And before we move to the next one, the Joker in this one for the Joker Batman is hilarious. Like he's telling jokes and all these shit. Like every time they're fighting, he's like, "Oh," it was just great.
It was.
But yeah, next slide.
So to get another belt, they have to go to Old Gotham, which is way down somewhere. I don't know where it was, but they got to go through this portal. This little thing here, because this is where all the shadow, all the energy is coming from, I guess. And I don't really know how to explain it, but they got to go in there to get the belt. They didn't explain it very well, so I don't know how to explain it. And while they're in the middle of doing that, we get introduced to another Barbara Gordon. Yes,
this was a badass though.
Yeah, she was, dude.
Like she was a badass Barbara Gordon. Paul?
So the guy with the blonde hair, was his name Thomas?
Yeah, Tim.
Tim.
I
So,
think.
they're right in
Tommy.
front of this,
Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah,
what?
that's right. Because he's like the Green Ranger. He's Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
switched
yeah,
sides.
Thomas,
He's evil.
Tommy. That makes sense. Yeah.
He's
So
good
they're
now.
looking at this thing, right? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go in and get another belt. And then Tommy is like, no, bro, I'm gonna go get the belt. And dude, he's all like, dude, you can't handle it, bro. You're not gonna be able to handle it. And he was all like, no, I can handle it. Goes in there, comes out, he's fucked up. He's like a vegetable. He's done.
He's done.
Yeah,
he's done.
He's done. And then yeah, just the fact that he went in there and then he comes out with another belt was just kind of cool because supposedly the belt is like the ultimate weapon. So now there's two. So that was dope. I didn't expect this. And that what's so cool is that I read it from like the middle. I didn't read it from issue 1. So I had to like catch up really quick. And but the action, oh my gosh, the action was awesome. So good. So good. And again, the point that I'm gonna wait until the end.
This second panel was probably my favorite panel of the whole book. Joker's like telling his jokes as he's kicking Robin and Nightwing's ass, and then just out of nowhere gets blasted in the back, and you just see Barbara Gordon, like one of those superhero movies where she just comes walking out of the flames with like this big gun and then this jetpack on, and you just don't expect it. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And then he's like, oh, great, another one to kill. So I thought this is cool. Dan Moore's art on this book has just been amazing, right from issue 1 to issue 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, next up.
Oh, yeah, like Paul said, he tries to jump the gun and go in there and get the belt himself, and that thing fried him because he's not Bruce. You ain't Bruce, dude. You don't got it like that. But Bruce goes in and he comes out with these 2 blobs and puts them together, and it makes a belt. So apparently the belt that the Joker has that Bruce had before is the essence of Batman. This belt is the essence of Bruce. So it's all about him now. He doesn't have to discover anything. It should just come natural, which is kind of cool. But he's got a belt, so it's about to be on,
Paul?
Yeah. Got a new belt. I already said everything on the last one.
Nice, yeah. This is a really cool panel. You get to see Tommy here like a zombie pretty much because he couldn't handle it because only Bruce knew he could handle the darkness. But when he's in the darkness, he had to like talk to a darkness Bruce, which I thought was cool because he had to get that essence from that dark Bruce to combine the two that he needed for the belt. And he said, I'm going to give you this, but there's something you're going to give me in return. And we don't find out what the return is until the end of the book, really. So this was a pretty cool kind of little, what are you going to give me if I give you this? Next up.
And there's Bruce in his new suit, and he hits the Joker with a spirit bomb.
Bat signal. He blowed the bat signal on him.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. They called it the bat signal. That was pretty cool.
Came out of his chest too. That was dope.
Yeah, he had just thrown a sword through him, right?
Yeah, he did.
Just shanked him with that sucker, and then he hits him with the spirit bomb here, bat signal, dude. How can you withstand stuff like that? Like there's nothing left of him after that. It's just a belt. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then over here you got Bruce talking to the other little Bruce, and little Bruce understands. He's like, I can't stay here because I'm connected to the darkness, and the longer I stay, the more the darkness can overtake me, and eventually it will come back, and you'll have to fight it. So I'm gonna make it easy on you, and I'm just gonna go. And he dusts himself, dude. That part was so sad. because he's just a little kid. He's like, this is Bruce right when his parents died, so it's the most critical point in his life, and he has to deal with that. It's kind of it was kind of cool to see. I liked that part a lot. It was really sad.
Paul, you got anything you want to chime in on these two?
Yeah. So the thing with me is that Kyle Higgins, he wrote this, and dude, he started with Power Rangers. He wrote Power Rangers, and then he did Radiant Black, and then look at Radiant Black. They have so many spinoffs. That's going strong. And I like it when he does it because it has that Power Ranger vibe. With these kids with these suits and the action. It's just way over the top. And then on top of that, I like how he does characters. How he just makes them like human with human thoughts, human feelings, and I just like his writing. And he totally nailed it on this title. If it wasn't for Batman and Robin, this would have been my pick of the week. It was one of those 6-7, 6-7. Which one do I pick? I didn't know what to do. But I went Batman and Robin. But this was a good series. Kyle Higgins, man, he's good.
Wrote his ass off.
He did.
I love how they saved the best for last, and Bruce's last bomb coming out of his chest was called the bat signal, because I was waiting if we were going to get anything related to the bat signal in this book, because we never see the bat signal in any of the issues. So I was waiting. When I saw this, I was like, oh damn, we finally got it. And it's the one thing that takes out the Joker. I was like, this is sweet. But yeah, and then we get the moment where he goes onto the ship, and then the little Bruce appears out of a container
armor
unit, or armory or something. And we did not see him at all in any of the other issues till this one. So I was like, has he been there the whole time and we just didn't know? So that was pretty cool. And then like Callie said, he dusts himself off where you get that splat on the window, because he knew if he didn't, the darkness was just going to keep on coming. But yeah, next up we got the last one here, Callie.
Yeah, he after defeating the Joker, he has 2 belts now, and he tells everybody, I'm done. I'm passing on the mantle, and he passes the mantle to Barbara, so we get the new Batgirl right there, which was really rad. And then you get a final reveal at the end where it just says until, and it has Red Hood on there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but they're kind of implying that he's coming for Bruce, so we'll see. I'm excited for that because Red Hood looks badass, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, Paul.
And I'm excited to see this color palette again. This is really fun.
Dude, I'm telling you, Power Rangers and Batman mashup. I love it.
Paul, what you got to say on these 2 panels?
Dude, it was awesome to see Jason Todd. I didn't think I was like, I wonder if that was Jason Todd. And guess what? He shows up. So yeah.
Nice. These 2 are my favorite panels out of the whole book. We finally get to see the Bat family with Barbara Gordon, Nightwing, and Robin. And then how they left us off with Until, and then Jason Todd. It makes me think we're getting another run of Immortal Batman, which just makes me that much more excited because I love this from the first get-go. I talked about it, and to get another one coming with Dan Mora is going to be amazing.
I'm looking at the panel right now. I don't remember all this. You see all the purple? Is that coming out of the guns?
The darkness. So
is that what that is?
Oh, like he fires. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like he fires the dark. He has the darkness in his guns.
Oh, damn. That's badass.
So yeah. Callie, is this your pick of the week?
Yes, it's definitely my pick of the week. That part with Little Bruce got me. Got me right in the feels. Community lost a great member this week, and that when I read that panel, it really hit me hard, dude. So this I'll never be able to forget this book now. I really won't. So yeah, it's my pick of the week.
Oh,
for sure.
are we freezing here?
Maybe just you.
Okay, we're good. I'm back. I'm good. All right.
What about you, Dan? Is this your pick of the week, or did you pick Sirens?
This was not my pick of the week. You'll find out my pick of the week. I think we all got a different pick of the week this week, which is good. So we just closed the poll, and Batman and Robin won with 43%. Immortal Legend Batman with 36%, and Sirens with 21%. We have 14 votes.
Nice.
Yeah, that Batman and Robin deserves it. That was a great ending.
So yeah. All right, next up, we have Sirens, Love Hurts, number 1. But these 4 fabulous women aren't meeting to discuss any of that, at least not willingly. There's a killer on the loose in Gotham City, a killer of women, and when Black Canary realizes stopping the murders requires more criminal company than she's used to keeping, she finds herself reluctantly teaming up with the infamous Gotham City Sirens for the hunt. Easier said than done when the 4 of them can barely make it through one lousy brunch.
That's true. They couldn't make it. I don't think they even got food, did they?
No,
they were sitting there. They're sitting there basically just berating Black Canary about marrying Green Arrow, and I was like, God damn, dude. They were mean. They're like mean girls.
What you see in this first panel here.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if everybody likes it, but I really like Babstar's art. It has a very cool look to it. I like this style a lot. I don't know. I like the art a lot more than the story. I'll say that because the story was okay. They start out with the girls going to lunch and talking, and they want to start up a basically a watch out for the women of Gotham because it's unsafe right now, and they're basically making an agreement. Black Canary will ignore everything they do, and they won't use any information that they get from her to steal stuff, you know. But she's talking, and she turns around, and they're gone, and they just ditch her, and they go and rob a bank. And when they come out, there's this dead girl, and Black Canary comes walking up as they're like messing with the dead girl's body, dude. I was like, oh god. Quit touching the dead body, Harley. What are you doing? She was going through her pockets, dude. She stole her. She had to have stolen her wallet because she got her address and went to her house.
Paul, you got anything you want to chime in on these two?
You know what? I agree with Kelly. You know, Babstar, oh my gosh. It's sexy. I mean, you know what? These characters, they're drawn. It's sexy. I like it. It works. You know, it reminds me of like Sex in the City, but like, you know, these characters, the DC characters. You know, it's not my cup of tea. You know, the thing is, the story. You know, I think my wife would love this comic. Because a lot of the humor was like, you know, oh, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that. We're drinking like mimosas, like that kind of vibe. You know, I think it's a beautifully drawn, and it it actually read the way I expected it. You know, the 17 rating. Ooh, it was rated like 17 plus, right? So it's definitely not a kid's book. I know later in the story they say some stuff that's like definitely not for kids. But I think there's a market for this. I you know what? I'm glad they made it. It's not for me, but it's I could see why they made it. I could see why they made this comic.
So it's a DC Black Label comic. So I thought it was funny because we see Catwoman invite Black Canary to this brunch, and then Ivy and Harley are like, why did you invite this hero here? Because now we can't talk about Robin or anything. And then Black Canary sets the rules where whatever we say here, you guys can't go rob these people after I tell you what's going on. And then all that they can think of is, I just want to see your ring. I just want to see the ring.
Yeah.
They show us your ring. And I just died. But yeah, this is a fun. The art in it is worth it just for the comic alone. Yeah,
Faces.
Nice, dude.
Their faces.
yeah. But yeah, and then of course you see Harley always doing stuff for like any other book. She's always doing something. So yeah, and moving on to the next panel here.
Yeah, they found out it was her birthday. She died on her birthday. And so everyone was going around getting information. Poison Ivy went to the morgue, checked out the body in the morgue. Harley went to the girl's house and like ransacked her house, went through all of her stuff. And Selena talked to Batman. Batman's like, you know what? Probably the Calendar Man. So this book was doing really good. It was progressing really well. And then when you put it against the Bechdel test, I don't know if I said it right, it failed because they just blamed Calendar Man. He's a dude. You can't blame him. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. They were doing so well. And then they're like, you know what? Let's go back to the club where she was. Maybe there's some clues. And they go back, and Black Canary's playing a concert. And they're both none of them are happy to see each other, which I thought was hella funny, dude. Like they just made this partnership, but they do not get along at all. And Green Arrow's there, and he's just a dork. Like, he's a dork, dude. God damn.
Paul?
I don't know what to say. He's a dork, man.
Yeah, Black Canary being in a band I did not expect that. Again, Sex and the City, I'm gonna marry a billionaire, oh, you're dating Batman. It was like, Sex and the City stuff, it's not my jam. I don't know what to say. I don't want to be negative. I'm trying to keep it on the positive tip. Beautifully drawn, sexy. Babs Tart, she knows how, dude. She kills it. I mean, like these panels, I'd buy these panels, put them on my wall. You know what I mean? They're beautiful to look at.
Yeah, remember this is only the first issue too, so we gotta give it a couple issues to kind of. But I thought it was funny. I was just about to bring that up, Callie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I thought it was funny because they're like, "Oh, you're getting information from Batman," and then you see them like making out, and they're like, "What information did you get?"
It's the best kind.
So I thought that was funny. And then
they tell Black Canary, they're like, "Hey, you need to ditch your man. This is girls only. The sirens are girls only. You get this dork out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she tells him, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I know you gotta get lost."
Too much of a dork, dude. He has 2 beers in his hand. I mean, that's dope. I think, and you know what? Literally, I'm gonna say it. It kind of like there's a little bit of man bashing in this comic. You know what I mean? It's like all the guys are like either like dorks, except Batman. You can never make Batman a dork. He's badass. But yeah, all the guys are like, like, dude, look at Calendar Man. Calendar Man looks, oh my god, dude. What's up?
His tattoo on his head, yeah. January, February, March, April.
The way they drew him.
I thought it was ironic.
That's bad.
Harley
Not a good look.
Like,
Not a good
in
look.
love with the villain. This is the second book where the villain is falling, where Harley and the villain are getting together. Like the Harley book right now, she has a villain that's simping over her and following her around everywhere. And now it's kind of like she's doing it for the Lady in the Hat, which I thought was pretty damn funny.
You know what? And I think the Lady in the Hat actually plays more into the story than we expect, because she actually has some dialogue. So I'm thinking
Yeah, if
that
you
she's
notice on her sleeve, it has a golden inlay on the sleeve.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Mm,
Yeah.
very observant,
But,
very observant.
but yeah, they think it's Calendar Man, and they see him, and they're like, "All right, let's follow this sucker and see what the hell he's doing because we know it's him. It had to be Calendar Man. She died on her birthday. Oh, and
Yeah,
by the way, the girl in
yeah,
the bunny ears, it's her birthday today, and
yeah,
they're not even caring.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of weird. Like
yeah.
instead of following this chick, they go and they suit up.
Exactly.
You're like, oh no, there's Calendar Man. We think he's the murderer. He's right next to the girl. It's her birthday. We think she might be next. Let's go change our clothes.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hate. I just thought that was funny as shit, dude.
Yeah. No, it was great. But
Because
yeah,
it really
no.
is like the very next panel.
Yeah. Yeah, no. This one here. But yeah, this
They're all suited up. I thought that was kind of cool though. You get to see them all suited up like that. And then wouldn't you know it, the girl died. Oh man.
Yeah, she got killed.
Yeah. If only there was somebody there to save her.
after they locked up all the exits and everything, they're like, yeah, let's go secure all the exits. And then she's dead.
Because they were following Calendar Man. You got the wrong person, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, these are great. The art in here was really good. The colors were really good, which shocked me. Like the colors that she used were amazing for each panel.
Yeah. I usually hate when they do the thing on Poison Ivy's eyes, but they did it really well on this one because usually
Yeah, it does look good.
it's like eyebrow or eyelash only, and I can't stand that. But this one looks
Kind of looks like a mask.
yeah, this one looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it. Bad dude, I'm telling you, the art is great.
Yeah, Babs, she did good character renderings, especially Selena.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Selena's really good.
Yeah.
Paul, you got anything you want to chime in on these two slides?
art is beautiful.
Nice. Next up, we have this one here, the final slide here.
Yep, and supposedly this is Calendar Man, but I see a little bit of that gold inlay like blown up right there on that thing on him. It looks like the same pattern that's on her sleeve. So it's either she works for the Calendar Man or this is not the Calendar Man and that is her. It's got to be one or the other, right?
Yeah,
got to be.
I think it's the chick.
Cool
now that you said that, I think it's the chick with the hat.
But what would you call her though? Because we already have a Zodiac, right? And we already have a Calendar Man.
Calendar Woman.
This
Calendar
one's
Woman.
to the 13 as well.
Calendar Woman.
Has to do something with the title, like
off the tongue. Maybe a new character.
Find out next issue.
First appearance.
Yeah,
first
That's what I'm
appearance.
thinking. I'm thinking it's the first.
Appearance. Dude, everyone go buy it. Go buy it.
Go buy it. It's
Spec,
gonna be worth more than Dork.
Oh shit. Spec book.
But yeah, no, this is gonna be. I mean, it's only the first issue, so I don't want to hate on it too much. We're gonna read till like issue 5 to kind of give it its room to breathe and grow, and then we'll decide.
Marinate is a good word.
Yeah, it has a good balance. I feel it's not. When we read Poison Ivy, it was like it was trying to beat us to the punch every time. Like with the oh, they hate men. Watch out! You're not beating me to that punch. That's already in the back of my mind. You don't need to say it. This book doesn't say it. It just goes with the flow and tells you the damn story without berating you with ideology, I guess call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, I could say this book was more digestible for me, I still felt that it had those elements, but not as much. It's not beating me over the head with it. But that's the thing with me though. When I read these books, I'm looking for that shit. So I'll find it. But like you said, it's a little bit more on the subtle side. And it was. I I read it from the beginning to end, and it wasn't like, I was like scratching, like, oh man, I got to take a shower now. So, yeah,
I just
better.
I found for this one, the first little bit took long to get into the actual story.
Yeah, their little meeting at the beginning did take a good 3, 4, 6 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then once you got into it, like it started flowing a lot better.
Well, if Babs Tarr keeps on drawing this, yeah, no, I'll keep on reading it.
It could be addressed, Robert. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I don't see any reason not to. Like it has a playful whimsy, but it still has a little bit of a serious side.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Black
Yeah, I
Canary.
like that
I think
they have Black Canary in
she reminds me of Cyclops, dude. It's just she's kind of annoying. She's
Ooh,
like,
no, Black Canary's sexy. Ooh, I love that character. Fishnet. Oh my god, all day. Let's go.
Yeah, but I mean, every time she starts talking, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's like the goody. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So my base,
and I like Cyclops. What are you talking about, Callie? I love Cyclops.
I wonder if
my favorite X-Men.
I wonder if we're going to see Black Canary turn anti-hero then.
I doubt it.
Well, probably hanging out with them, maybe. Yeah, they'll rub off on her. Yeah, I think so.
All right, moving on. We have Batman New Gotham #2. Batman and the GCPD go to war with the crime families attempting to seize control of the city. Also, who is Whisper Adair, and why are she and the assassin known as Abbott threatening to cripple Gotham and bring Dark Knight to its knees? So this one was my pick of the week.
Oh, nice.
Good pick, man. Dave Johnson kills this art. Again, we get the brown, blue, and gray, and I love it. When we find out this lady has been sent by Ra's al Ghul to cause mayhem in Gotham. Surprise, surprise, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, on the on the first page, on the last panel on the left, what's she about to do?
Oh my God.
Why are you guys laughing? Isn't she like?
I'm pretty sure they're related, so I don't want to say.
Oh, gross! That's gross.
Oh no!
What happened? Oh my gosh!
So yeah, this is a continuation from New Gotham #1 that we read a few weeks ago. That it was the Jim Gordon, which I loved, and this just kept going with the flow of that one. And I really like it because, like you said, we get Ra's al Ghul, but I think this is like his granddaughter or daughter or somewhere along the tie-ins there, telling her like, this is what I want you to do. We want to go take over Gotham. And they don't just take over Gotham, they're taking out the crime families of Gotham, like the big four. Yeah. And then in the second panel that Callie provided here, we see Batman kicking some guys' asses.
I like how he's the red and orange in that, and everybody else is the black and gray. That's kind of cool. It's like everything that is dangerous. Like you see the guy has a gun down there. Batman's dangerous. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that art a lot. Dave Johnson, he drew his ass off on these issues. I believe these are Detective 572 through 579 or something, or 580.
Yeah. Paul, you want to chime in on these two slides?
Yeah, it's funny how they'll have like the Hispanic the Hispanic gang, the black gang, the Asian gang. So you know what I like? They all the races are represented. Yeah, dude. We all could do crime. Dude, crime is not, is everybody. And I love that.
The triads, the Colombians. Yeah, there you go. There's all the heads of the crime bosses.
Yes, this is the panel I threw in here with we had to see all the crime bosses and all the ones that they're going to take out. Then we get to see Jim Gordon in there, and which I thought was hilarious is we get on the last slide in the middle. Yeah, Harvey Dent there with I think it's Lucius Fox, but then one of them is looking at like it looks like Harley Quinn in the picture, or I could be wrong. It might be Barbara Gordon. I think it's Jim looking at Barbara Gordon saying he's got a date tonight.
That's
That's
isn't
his
that his
wife.
wife?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
that's his
late
wife.
wife. Yeah, his late wife.
Yeah, it says to Jim, I love you.
Yeah,
Okay.
his late wife. It's his late wife.
Okay, I couldn't tell from this.
That would
But
be
yeah.
funny if he had a picture of Harley that he's just fawning over. He's just ignoring Bill or Harvey and them. He just
But yeah, so we get the guy giving the briefing of everybody, like giving them the lowdown, and we find out that the crime families were actually like helping the GCPD a little bit to keep crime down as long as GCPD kind of like didn't see anything, like swept under the rug,
Yeah.
which I thought was cool, but not. And then Jim Gordon's going to get to the bottom of it like he did.
Yep.
But yeah, anyone, you guys, any thoughts on these?
Honestly, I didn't know what was going on, to be honest with you, at first, until we got like halfway through the book. Then I was like, okay, I get it now. It's a slow burn.
Yeah. Paul?
It's amazing how they could have the same characters and kind of the story's kind of the same with a little twist, and it's still entertaining. It's still readable. You know what I mean? It's like the art's different. Characters are characters that we're familiar with. Just written a little tweak, but it's still you still can read it from front to back and be like, I love this. This is Batman. You know what I mean?
Nice. All right, Callie, this is one of your slides here.
Yeah, I should have reread this because I'm having trouble remembering the story itself. But Batman's a badass in this book, dude. He takes out the entire group of guys, and every one of them has a gun, and not a one of them can do a thing to him. And he just looks pretty badass, just like the arms out like that, with Gordon standing there with his hands in his pockets. And, Batman just saves the day, and he goes home. And again, Alfred's a smart ass, dude.
Yes.
But Bruce kind of like takes the credit later because he tells him, he's like, you're gonna be late for the gala, and Bruce is like, oh yeah, I know about the gala. And he's like, oh, I didn't think you'd remember it. But even though he didn't remember it, he like got the info somewhere else. It harkens back to the last episode where we were talking about Bruce was just following Jim and basically copying his homework. And now he's just copying Alfred's homework in this issue. Like, Bruce doesn't do anything for himself except beat people up. That's all he does, dude.
I laughed at this one because this is the one where Bruce said, did you put out the baby blue suit with the ruffles? And Alfred's like, yes, I did. Just jokingly.
Did you pick out a tux? Of course I did, sir. The powder blue one with ruffles. Yeah, he's such a smart ass, dude.
I loved it. Paul?
Well, this panel right here, it just reminds me how much I miss Alfred. Because Alfred was that guy, I mean? Because when it came to, like, fighting crime and solving cases, Bruce Wayne would be so involved that he'd forget everything else, and Alfred would be the one to remind you, oh, remember, there's that gala that you need to show up. You need to show your face. I don't know. I forgot what the gala was for, but it could be for charity. He goes, oh, you got to be there. It's for charity. It's for this and that for the kids. And he'd be like, oh yeah. So now that in other books that Alfred's not around, it's like the rest of the Batman family has taken up that kind of that role, because again, Bruce Wayne, he just wants to kick ass. You know what I mean? So yeah, that page actually reminded me how much I miss Alfred, his character.
Nice. Next up, we got this one here.
this is at the gala. They're both still doing detective work. They're working over the crowd, trying to figure out if anybody knows anything. I believe, because there's some pretty important people at this gala, and some of them are actually targets. Like you see Gordon talking to people, and then the people from Ra's al Ghul are just sweeping in and just quietly grabbing people out of the party, and nobody really notices.
So the Ra's al Ghul clan is like picking them off one by one. Everyone that girl in the first issue has been talking to, there's been a guy that's come in and picked them off one by one in different rooms. Like you see the one guy out in the playground dead. You see like the little plaque of where Batman finds him in the playground. And then in the next few, you see one person dead in the bedroom, which will be the girl.
Over here, there was a guy who said something to Batman about, does it make it better? All the things you do wrong, does it make it better? What you're doing here? And he's saying the same thing about this guy, because this guy does a lot of bad shit, but he has like a youth center that takes care of all these kids. And he's like, does that make it better? What you've done in the past, does this make up for it? And it's kind of like Bruce in the way, like they're both the same, but one did really bad shit and one just did, okay,
mediocre.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Paul,
He didn't go to the gala. I was like, dude, guys are like, dude, the guy. It's funny because I was like, what is that guy doing? I thought on the panel all the way to the left, I thought that guy was like, he had his hand on his chin, but I was like, oh no, there's a dude behind him snapping that dude's neck. I was like, holy shit. And it's funny how that one character who was related to Ra's al Ghul, she's like smoozing with everybody. Yeah. And like, if you look at the panel in the bottom in the middle, she actually has her hand under a lady's chin. Like she's like smoozing. She's like really like people. What is that when you're smoozing? She's like making friends, I guess. Everyone's like, you know what I mean? She's charming. She's charming everybody. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Not going to suspect her, right?
Yeah.
No, not at all. She's so nice.
So nice. She touched me like this.
And next up, we get this one here.
Batman fell for another trap. Like always, he falls for the trap. And dude, that Cthulhu is pretty dope. I like that. That's boom. Like that's a big explosion, right? It's not a big bada boom. It's a Cthulhu. And I suspect that's Batman down there. That little speck.
Yeah. Flying out of there.
Yeah, flying out, right? Yeah, unharmed, unscathed. But that guy is probably dead.
Yeah, no, the two assassins for Ra's al Ghul were just that. They were really good assassins. Like, because she would talk and make them their target, and then this guy would come and take them out, but like quietly, like there's no one heard them, which I thought was cool. And they're like in different areas of this gala that he like took them out. Like one was in a playground, one was in the bedroom, one was in another place. Like there was 4 things. So I thought that was really cool. But yeah, those are the panels for the comics and discussion. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just remember, get your Batman covers into us on Instagram. Tag me, Callie, Paul, and Rude. So that way we make sure that we can see your covers, because last week they kind of got buried in the algorithm. So if you can tag us, it's great because it goes to our DMs and then the guys can send them to me. So we can make sure we get everybody, because that's the base thing. We want to make sure that we get you guys all who enter in. But this week we did it a little bit differently. This week our community shout out went to Papa Wheelie. This is a tribute for him for this week. Papa, you won the community shout out of the week, and we just wanted to highlight you because you are gone but never forgotten. You were a pillar of the community. Great dude. I didn't really get a chance to meet you, but I see you in lives and say hi to you. But yeah, we'll just go around the corner and let everyone have a little moment to say whatever they got to say. So we'll start with Paul.
You know, I didn't know Papa Willie as much as other people in the community. I've been on live streams with him. Um, I played video games with him. But the thing is that my computer at the time wasn't really strong. With the only one that I really did play with him was like there was this Disney racing game, Disney Storm or something like that. Gosh, that guy was so good with video games. And the thing is that even though he had what he was, he didn't let that stop him doing stuff that he wanted to do. I mean, he was very outgoing. Um, Definitely didn't take shit from nobody. You know what I mean? And that I respected him for that. Smart guy, real smart. Um, Always had a take on something. A really good take too. And then, dude, he was so easy to like flip you off, and it was crazy because he had long ass fingers. So when he flipped you off, his finger was like, I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Funny guy, had a great sense of humor. Definitely will miss him in the community. The thing is that there's definitely people in the community that stood out. He definitely stood out, and he will be missed. So yeah, rest in peace, Pop.
Callie.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss Pop. I was supposed to do a tribute video, but I couldn't go through the videos. It was really tough. He was my little buddy. He was my little bastard friend. He was a jerk off, but he was our jerk off. Like I played more Fortnite with him than anybody else, and it says that he hasn't been on there in 2 weeks, and I don't know. It's weird. That thing's going to keep going up. It's going to say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then it's going to say a year. It's going to say 2 years, and I'm really going to miss him every time I sign on and I see his damn Papa Willie sign and it says how long he's been gone. It sucks, but that was our game, so I'm never going to stop playing.
Nice.
I'm going to miss you, Pops, you stupid bastard.
Yeah, so everybody who did enter this week, we're just going to transfer it over to next week. So keep sending. You can send this week and you can send next week, and it's just going to transfer over. But we wanted to do this. This was a unanimous decision between all of us. We talked about it, and we thought this was a great way to pay tribute to him as making him the community shout out of the week. So we wanted to do that, show our appreciation for Papa Wheelie. So thank you, everyone. We do appreciate it. Next up, quote of the night. Sometimes the truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. Sometimes people deserve to have their own faith rewarded. Bruce Wayne, Batman, Dark Knight. So that's our quote of the night. I think it's very fitting.
People deserve more.
Very fitting.
It's true. Yeah.
So, yeah, let's end it off with what everyone picked up this week. Who wants to go first?
Just one last thing about Pops.
Yeah.
They're working on a live stream for Pops. If you guys want to watch it, just hit me up. I'll try to get you the link.
Perfect.
When is it? When is it, Callie?
I want to say Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay.
I think. I'll have to check. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. The thing is that I usually have Tuesday night Amazing Friends on that night, but if they have it on Tuesday, I'll cancel my show on that Tuesday to watch it.
Well, I imagine it would be sometime, in the afternoon. Your show is usually in the evening, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Who wants to go first for show and tell?
I'll go first. Oh, well, you highlighted me, so I guess I gotta go first, right?
This guy.
So, you know what? I'm gonna, because I'm not gonna show. Yeah, no, I'll show these. These are pretty much the pickups at my LCS that I got this week. Regular reads. You know, the thing is, I'm trying to save money for WonderCon, so I cut my pull list last year to like 4 or 5 books. It's hard though, man. There's so many good comic books out there. I want to read them all, but I can now because I could read online. So that's out the door. But as far as spending money on comics, 4 or 5 books. I try to stay within there. So this is Kyron Gillen and Stephanie Hans. This is Die Loaded. This is the continuation or the second volume of this. I love it. It's like D&D gone wrong. It's fucking dope. I love this. Gunslinger. Guess what? My LCS ended up getting one. So I got 2. Danny in Canada sent me one all the way from Canada. So I have one from Canada, but this one's from my LCS. So now I have 2. I'm going to send one to Tsukisha Ray. She says she'll do some art for me. So I told her, you know what? Do you have any spawn blanks? She goes, no. So I'll send you some. So, she's going to give me her address.
Oh my God.
I might have to hand deliver these to her. No. My wife would kill me. So Spawn titles. How many Spawn titles? 2. King Spawn. This is issue 52. Pops, have a good night, my friend. Scorch 47. This was actually a back issue. I was missing 47. I found this in my box. That was awesome. Transformers. Robert Kirkman. You know what? The thing is, I'm as far as Robert Kirkman, I'm late to the party. I didn't read Walking Dead or anything that he did until this, and then I read it. I'm like, oh my God, he's such a good writer. I should have been reading his stuff a long time ago. So I'm on the Robert Kirkman. Dude, guy's awesome. The reason why he's so successful is because he's so talented. Batman and Robin. This was the only Bat title that I actually purchased. Philip Kennedy Johnson. He was doing Incredible Hulk, so I was a fan of him before Batman and Robin. But when I found out he was doing Batman and Robin, I was so excited. I'm sad because he's leaving the title. Because I guess he's going to be exclusive to Marvel, so I don't know what that means. But I heard he was doing another DC book. I'm forgetting which. Okay, don't quote me, guys. I'm going to be totally wrong. I'm probably totally wrong, but I'm thinking he might be doing the Superman title, so he's not exclusive to Marvel. I think because I was talking to my LCS and they were saying, I know, thumbs down. And then the last book is Cyclops.
Look at that man in here.
And Cyclops is my favorite X-Men. But the story, it wasn't that good. You know,
he lost his glasses.
I was expecting more. Okay, so I hate when they do this. When it's like when they put a single they get their own title, right? And they show other characters on the team and they make them look stupid. Like they made Magic, Juggernaut, and this other mutant look stupid and made Cyclops look like he was the only guy that knew what was going on. But you know what I think? This is how, okay, I might be totally wrong, but I think it's in Cyclops' view and in the way he thinks. So I'm reading it through his eyes, and I think Cyclops thinks everyone's incompetent and he's the only one that knows what's up. So that's how I read it, right? But I didn't like that. I didn't like seeing how Magic was like, because Magic she's a badass, and she would have been like, it's like Cyclops comes in and saves the day, and then they made Magic be like, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. He goes, you're my soldier. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know about that. But yeah, that was this last book. I'm gonna read the next issue if it's good, because I'm gonna tell you, I stopped reading X-Men books for probably 3 years. I was getting tired of the storytelling. Um, this wasn't very encouraging. This is, you know what I mean, because you're spending hard-earned money on comics. You don't want it to suck. So I'm gonna give it another shot. Issue 2. We'll see what's up.
Nice.
That's it.
Callie?
Not bad, Paul. I got
Thank
the
you.
crane.
Oh, there you go. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I've been getting all the cranes. I got the Deadpool one
Oh,
as well.
dude.
I read
That guy
this one.
is master.
If I had to pick one of these, I would go with the Deadpool, just because it was a fun Deadpool story. That was all. It's nothing new, nothing crazy. If you want to
Check this out, Callie. I saw that. I'm thinking, okay, because I saw the A cover and it said like deadly, or I like what it was said on cover. And I told him, hey, is it darker or is it wacky? And the LCS says it's kind of wacky. And I said, all right, then I'll pass. I'll just go with the Cyclops.
It's normal as Deadpool.
Yeah, I want a darker Deadpool story because he can carry that. I don't like so much of the, the wackiness. I know it's Deadpool. I know it's built in, but I want him to be funny, but then I want it to be like really dark. You know what I mean? I want to see some, and I know they could do it. Because I've seen it before.
They're trying to make it like he's getting notes from the future that tell him things are going to happen. At the end of the book is kind of where it was. Like he's going to go into the future, I think, again. I finally got a copy of this. I never had one.
Yeah.
Havoc.
Nice.
I like Summer.
Let's go.
I like that. They got the books that we read this week. I got Sirens.
Yeah. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Batman and Robin.
Nice.
Yeah. Love it.
I picked up the Absolute Batman.
Oh, nice. That was a nice one.
Ooh.
Got the foil Joker one.
Yeah.
Absolute Wonder Woman annual.
Oh, that's cool.
The Daniel Warren Johnson KO. I like that.
I love the tights.
Look at the chair, dude. He's got barbed wire on the chair.
That's cool.
Was that Daniel Warren Johnson? Did he draw that last one?
The Batman with the chair.
It's Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer.
Yeah.
And this one is Ben Oliver.
Oof.
Why I'm not coming in clear. Let's see. See if this helps. No, it doesn't help. Okay. I got this one, the thing on the doorstep.
On that cover, I was like, damn. That scared the shit out of me.
It's intriguing, but it is super slow. Holy cow. For a first issue, I was like, is something going to happen? Like, it's boring. And me and Dan are on this book big time. It's called, if I can get it to come, Where Does the Rainbow End? Okay.
So good.
Yeah, that's what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, check out his indie show. We'll be doing number 2 on his next indie show.
Yeah.
I got the Black History Month Jar Jar.
Nice.
One.
Did you read that one?
I did, and it's dumb.
Okay, I've heard mixed reviews on it. So
Jar Jar is he feels bad because he was the deciding vote that put Palpatine into power. Yeah, whatever. Ooh. Bleeding Hearts. This one was good. It was funny. The thing I liked best was this guy and this guy. They swapped arms. That's why his arm looks all weird, because they have each other's arms, dude.
So the other guy has a long arm and a short arm. That's funny as shit. Yeah, look at him. He's got one big old like buff arm and then one little skinny ass arm. That's funny.
Hilarious.
I got the Jay Lee cover too.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this story's all right.
Well, the preview looked good. The preview to it in the back of the Batman books,
Night
looked
Fight
pretty good.
Or Nightfall 4 is in the back of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I found Nightfall. God damn, the other was Night Fight. I got Nightfall, the entire series. I blew through the Court of Owls, so now I'm gonna blow through that one. And I found the hardcover of the first night.
Ooh.
This is the one that we were reading was the second night. Look at that. Look at the cover on it.
Nice.
Oh wow!
We
Yeah.
the second the
Oh, that's sweet.
that one's out next week. We'll be previewing that one next week.
Oh, number
What's
3
going on,
of
Matt?
second night.
Yeah.
What up?
Sweet. And that's it. I showed everything this week because Dan doesn't have nothing, so I figured I'd fill in a little bit of.
My stuff
Yeah.
got delayed because we got a snowstorm.
Minus 10, 5 feet of snow.
Yeah. We have 5 feet of snow here. I showed Paul on the measuring tape before I went live how much snow we got. It's like up to my head.
Holy cow.
So, but yeah. Before we got here, we'll see what's going on around the horn. Just before I let you guys know what's going on, make sure to check us out on Spotify. We have 14 downloads and 7 followers. If we can get to 10 followers, I'm giving away a book, but only to people on Spotify. So go watch one of our videos, comment so I know that you read it. And anyone who comments on that or on any video on Spotify is going to be entered into a draw and winning number 1 Batman issue. But I'm not going to tell you what. So if you want to get it, you want to see, you have to go to Spotify, follow us, and leave a comment on one of the videos there. It really helps us and expands us more out to people. So please go leave a comment, and it's free. It's like YouTube. It's free. All you got to do is click the star button and follow. That's it. But yeah, before we get here, let's see what's going around the horn. Start with Paul.
Pretty much I'm doing stuff on my YouTube channel, but that's not what I want to talk about. Yesterday I was on Gary B's the 1011. He when we were going out, I was talking about the Black Order Comic Club. I forgot to talk about the website. We have a awesome website, Black Order comicclub.com. You guys need to check it out. The thing is that we always say, Black Order, and we always say hi to anyone that's in our club. But there's a lot of people outside of a club that don't know what the club's all about. If you want to find out anything about the Black Order Comic Club, go to our website. It has everything on there. It shows who the members are, what the club's all about, Comic Cons that we plan to go to this year. It is an amazing website. My nephew, he actually does that for a living. He builds websites. He built ours, and he did a fantastic job. We have over 1,000 visitors to our website, so it grows like daily. But yeah, if anyone's interested about joining the Black Order or want to know what we're all about, check out our website.
Nice. Callie?
Yep. And if you go over to Instagram and you go to our Instagram page for Black Order, we are doing a February cover challenge. Anyone can enter. There's 2 separate prizes, one for members, one for non-members. So there will be no riggedness. So you can win just by one post. I mean, that's all it takes is one post. You can get you entered. Of course, 28 posts would be great because then that would mean that you did it every single day and you supported us every day. And that's really what we want. And it helps us get the word out about the club, and the prize is just the bonus for everybody. Other than that, I have a Kickstarter. It's not launched yet, but you can follow it before the pre-launch. It's called Murder King. Go on Kickstarter, search Murder King. You have to scroll down because I got to fix it. We've been on the pre-launch for too long, so the search is a little messed up, but it's still there. Give us a follow. We're still working on that. We'll get it going. Don't worry. It's coming. Other than that, just prayers to Pop's family because they're still dealing with a lot right now. So just keep them in mind.
Definitely. Awesome. And as for me, Saturday you will get another episode of History of Azrael in Comics, which is super fun. Learning all these different DC heroes and Batman heroes and villains. So that's been super fun. Mondays you get Underrated Indies, where it'll be me and Callie, and we'll be covering that Where the Rainbow Ends #2. We're both looking forward to that, and 2 other great books we'll be covering that week for that as well. Check out Top 7 in Top 7 indie comics you should be checking out. And of course, my boy's not here, but check me and Rude out on the variant every Wednesday nights. It is super fun. We get a lot of different tastes from me and Rude, so you get a lot of different cover variants from us. Rude's a little bit of an A cover, that's what he loves. So you get the A covers, and I'll bring you the special way out of the loop kind of covers, and probably ones you've never seen. So we love that show. It's been our favorite, and we got a surprise coming for that show that we're hoping to debut within the next few weeks. So that's going. We're excited for that. And just a little hint for you: it's being done by one of our Black Order friends, Roscoe. So just to leave you on a cliffhanger there. But other than that, you can catch us here on Fridays with me, Paul and 619, Cali Comics, Real Rude. And I think we're having a guest this month. And I think it's one that we all know. And it is Otaku Mike.
What?
Oh.
You even said his name right. Holy.
I thought you were saying Vogs 18. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Is he here? Vogs, are you here?
Otaku Mike's going to be joining us this month on.
Nice.
So, looking forward
Don't
to
buy
having
Dork. Don't buy Dork. Buy Where
that
is the
one's
Rainbow?
sold out. No one even talks about it. Me and Callie were trying forever to find #1, and it's sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, till then,
Nice.
guys, it has to happen, and that light's got to shut off at some point, and this is the time. So till then, have a great one, and we'll see you next Friday.
I never said thank you.